Hello there, Gundies. I didn't expect you guys to be here so soon. Well, you're probably wondering, Russ, what are you doing? Well, I'm in training for Dynasty Warriors Origins. Now, my good friends at Koei Tecmo Europe have sent me a review copy, so today we're going to go see whether Dynasty Warriors Origins is worth fighting for! For me, my love of the hack and slash genre came from playing Dynasty Warriors 2 on the PS2 as a kid. I spent many an hour with a can of Coke and a pack of the classic barbecue shapes by Arnott's, and just taking down enemy officers and conquering bases. Oh man, what a time to be alive, even though it came out in 2000, and I kind of feel like I'm a bit of a fossil now. Since then, we have seen a lot of mainline titles and a heap of spin-offs to boot as well, but one of my favourite ones would have to be the Dynasty Warrior Gundam titles, and I do hope to review them sometime in the future. Dynasty Warriors Origins brings a completely new game to the series while going back to its roots of Dynasty Warriors 2 with a new story, a battle of the three kingdoms weaved with a nameless hero. The story begins with the corruption of the Han dynasty leading to the Yellow Turban Rebellion, bringing the largest battle before the Three Kingdom era, the Battle of Chibi. Our main protagonist loses his memory and ends up in a nearby village. Thankfully, he remembers his name and we get to choose that said name. I went with Sir Percival because I love my very own Sir Percival in cat form, and I can just imagine him going into battle and hacking and slashing the enemies. As with previous games, you can choose from a variety of historical figures to join you on the battlefield, with 9 temporary controllable characters, with the remaining part of the character roster being NPCs on the field. Now, I personally would have loved to have seen a lot more playable characters in this game, and also would have preferred if they were fully playable as well. But this is only because over the years I have grown to love so many of the classic characters within the history of Dynasty Warrior mainline games, and that would have just been cool to be able to pick a few extras, but that being said, not the worst thing. The game teaches you the ropes through a number of fun training battles, learning the ropes of normal attacks, strong attacks, and battle arts. Sometimes training exercises in games can be a grind to get through, but Dynasty Warriors Origins makes it feel fresh and makes it feel fun. I must say, the first time running out to battle felt freaking amazing. Charging into the enemy with huge numbers of your fellow comrades around you created such a rush for me, and you probably can't give it justice through this video, but trust me, it is freaking awesome. With the power of the PS5, the amount of enemies and allies sits in the hundreds on the screen. Before you know it, you'll be taking out hundreds of enemies with just a few swings of your weapon. Kid Russell would have loved to see this many enemies in the original PS2 days, but obviously we didn't have that sort of power, and from what we had back then, it was still damn cool. One thing I did want to mention was how quickly stages loaded up. Now, I know this isn't groundbreaking with modern gaming, but I always am very grateful for when a game has quick loading times, and for Dynasty Warriors Origins, it is instantaneous. For someone who might not have a lot of hours in the day, and you might just want to smash out a few battles here and there before going to work or going to bed, these loading times, these quick loading times, are very helpful in that mission. The world map makes for a vivid representation of the world. I must admit, seeing my character towering above the townships and trees brought me a little giggle. I love that it's not to true scale. It makes me feel like I am a giant, godlike creature. Between the minor and major battles and missions, you have the access to townships that provide a place to purchase weapons and portable items. In buildings on the map provide our protagonists with a base to find out key battle info, as well as create and enhance gems for key attribute advantages such as health and defense. These become a key strategy piece with tougher battles as you go through the game. Graphically, the game looks fantastic. By far the best looking Dynasty Warriors game to date. The battle areas are so well detailed with the lush plants. I'm a big fan of plants in games, plants and trees. On the big green thumb I am. I just love that. Super detailed buildings and great character designs tie this game off as a real good graphical strong game. The gameplay itself is a lot of fun. It surprisingly, for more of a box linear style game, felt like more of like a big open world. The battlegrounds have a lot of dips and flows, and it makes the battleground feel more natural and real. I love the top-down style classic battle map that shows on the screen. It's simple, it's classic, it works. That is cool. The game features some great RPG elements out of the normal strategy hack and slash of play, with leveling up your character, weapons, attributes, and even your battle horse. It really has all elements that I love in the game. There are some great new additions to this game, such as parrying and dodging for movement, and then you would get the skill tree. Now the skill tree is awesome. As you play through the game, get through battles, you'll get these skill points which allow you to upgrade certain things, like you can get some more meat bags so you can heal your character a bit more than the standard 3. You can also get things like upgrading your armor and your health, and it's a lot of fun, and you slowly progress your way through that. And then there's also some great duels which have been added in there as well against some enemy characters, which are just great. The music in the game was something that did grab me straight away, and it's no real surprise because I love a lot of the old classic Dynasty Warrior hits that play on my Spotify to and from work. The music really pumps you up during the thick of the fight, adding to the adrenaline. You'd be out there and it would be like, sort of a slow pace, and then as soon as you get into the battle, it would just ramp right up, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. That that mix of techno and rock style music we've loved over the years with Dynasty Warriors, it's just strong in this game, and I hope it continues forever within this series.
Take this. What's going on here? My blade can't cut through them. They just keep coming.
The voice work of the characters was superb.
Welcome back. What did the governor say?
He was impressed by our success and has ordered us to go to the aid of government forces.
I really felt like it was a great anime during the cutscenes and provided some great entertainment during battles. There were some great funny moments in there, some serious moments. It was really, really well done. I will say, however, some voice prompts from allies were quite repetitive on the battlefield, but that's kind of what you expect with these hack and slash style games. There's only so much dialogue between all these characters, and when you went between certain levels, sometimes it would change up a little bit, so it wasn't the worst thing. But yeah, if I had to pick one thing that I'd love to see more of, it would be that there was less of the repetitiveness. Now, if you're asking how long this game is, well, it really depends on how much you want to get out of the game. If you're just looking to get through the main storyline, you're probably looking at around about 30 hours. And if you're wanting to complete everything and get that sweet platinum trophy, it's going to be around about 80 hours plus, I would say. Well, Gundies, Dynasty Warriors Origins was a heck of a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself playing this. So much so that once this video is uploaded, I'm jumping back in to get that platinum trophy. With it being a RPG mixed with a hack and slash game, that really grabbed my heartstrings, and I have had such a blast playing it. Now, when it comes to the score, I give it a 9 out of 10. It is that good. And when I've been doing some research, it seems that a lot of other people agree with me that this is a return to the Dynasty Warrior greatness. If this is what Dynasty Warriors is going to be in the future, sign me up for all the new future games, because it is fantastic. I want to make a big special mention again to Koei Tecmo Europe for giving me the opportunity to review this game. Thank you guys, and I will be going out to purchase this game in the physical form. I love my physical games, and I want to support the team behind this, and I would love for you, all you gamers out there, all my subscribers, to go out there and support this game by picking it up and showing your love to the team. Well, that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, fools. See you later.